Okay, anybody that owns one of these Odysseys has experienced this noise in the past. You can hear a little bit of groan as you crank on the wheel because there's some air in the power steering fluid. Just a quick look under the hood. There's the power steering fluid reservoir. And there's the return line. And you can see it's loose. It's about 50 degrees outside today. And that's where it can potentially suck air. And it's also attaches to a hard line buried down in there near the radiator. Another potential leak point. And let's just check this one here. That would be the feed line or the suction line. It's tight. And you can see it's between the two fill lines. Right, so cold, I think it would be at the bottom-ish. That's about where it should be. I went ahead and emptied the reservoir with a turkey baster. And I just used a peanut butter jar to catch the power steering fluid. That worked pretty good. Now I'm just going to come down in here, and I've got those two hoses I'm going to remove, the return line and the suction line. All right, so I got the reservoir out. So now I've got access to this hose right here, down here near the radiator where it's hard to get to. I'm going to show you where this clamp is. It's a lot easier to get to it with the reservoir out. And that's just a spring clamp with like a 10 millimeter hex on top of it. All right, just showing you where the 1/4 inch drive and a 10 millimeter socket goes here. On that spring clamp, it fits right in there. And I got plenty of room to maneuver. All right, here's the new one. I've already transferred the spring clamp from the old one to the new one. That really took a bite in there, didn't it? And it's in good shape. I didn't mangle it, so I can reuse this spring clamp, or screw clamp, I guess you would call it. And then I took the spring-loaded clamp here, transferred it over to the new one. You can see the new one looks to be exactly the same length as the old one. So I love when that happens. So there's no trimming required, and super awesome. Sunsong 340-3867, Rock Auto Score. And here's the new one set in place. And you can see that clamp down there. And I already got my socket on there, so I'm going to take my time and tighten that up. Make sure I get it oriented right. All right, so here's the suction line. And just pointing out that plastic fitting that goes into the power steering pump. I've done another video on that. I'm replacing that O-ring. That's a common leak point there that could cause the power steering pump to groan. So I'm just going to stick my finger underneath here and just see if it's dry. And it is. And so we'll go ahead and we'll take this hose off and replace it as well while we got the reservoir off. All right, so I got the suction hose on the bench. There's the old one. I've already transferred the spring clamps to the new one. This is a Sunsong 340-5628. And it does look like the Sunsong is shaped slightly different. And it looks like it's maybe a scotch longer by like maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch or so. I'm gonna fit this one out and just see how it does. This is a pretty easy one to trim if I have to. But you notice the elbow is a little different on it. So actually, looking how the elbow goes down a little deeper, if we line them up that way, all right, now I'd say they're close to the same length. Do this so we can look at it better this way. Don't let the elbow fool you on these replacement hoses sometimes. What you want to do is you want to go like that. Okay, so you can see this one has a deeper elbow, but now I've got the length the same. So I would say this is probably going to hang down just a little lower than the factory one did, but I think the length is actually going to be the same. So I'm going to leave that as is. We'll fit that in and see how it does. All right, we got the reservoir in place here. We've got our return line on. That fits great, lines up good. And let's take a look at the suction line. And you can see that elbow is kind of a taller elbow, but the length is just fine. So we're going to leave that as is. And we'll go ahead and put one of these spring clamps on. Oh yeah, like a glove. Yeah, it looks good. All right, let's give it the acid test. We're going to take it out of the neighborhood, and just like I showed on the thermometer there, it's kind of a sub 60-degree day, which is when it's going to make noise, like when the old hoses are a little loose and they start sucking air in. So we'll just come out. Usually on a cold day, you know right off. So just coming out of here. A lot of times you hear the whine as you go through the gears. It sounds pretty silent to me. Cranking around this neighborhood coming out here. I hear a little bit of whine that may not be audible on here, but I think that's just normal transmission torque converter stuff. Cranking around this tight turn here, you don't hear any of that loud, you know, sawing noise. All right, and we'll come out here on the main road here and we'll get her up to speed and see how quiet it is. Coming up through the gears. Oh, look at the cotton. Nice. And the pump is silent. There's 2,800 RPMs. Coming up on 45. There we go. I think we got one more upshift. There we go. No noise. All right. We can just enjoy the scenery. All right, now we can enjoy the rest of our day. Car's fixed.